Okay, moving on from the orange, okay, we're now on the red. So like in the pop pass, the same sort of decision making is the first port of call for the red for the spin pass. Okay, so the quicker we can decide what kind of spin pass we're looking. Is it a kind of a tight pullback pass to someone running out and behind? Is it a flat pass? Or is it actually a longer pass with a bit more time? Okay, so again, the first port of call is the catch. Okay, so if I'm going to use Simon here on the camera, I go like this and I catch in here. I'm then going to put myself under pressure to re-extend, reposition my hands, reposition my shoulder, etc. Okay, which doesn't take time. So, okay, so I'm going to get it to hold. Like we talked about, the catch is the most important. I'm going to actually try and not W. I'm going to try and get one hand to the top, one hand to the bottom, already in position to catch the ball for that spin. Okay, I'm there. I can now turn while I'm in motion, and I can get the ball away. Okay, so first one on the red section, we're having a look at just focusing on that catch, get my hand in position. Okay, catching in position to spin. Okay, like we said in the initial section of the pop. Okay, the earlier we can catch, okay, the more time we have. But the earlier we can catch with our hands already in position, means we've even got more time, which is key. And we're only talking milliseconds here, but they'll all add up, which will again give us more time to actually produce a better skill. Okay, the next thing we talk about when we are catching, okay, we'll have a look at it outside. For me, it's catching in a closed stance. And what I mean in a closed stance again is getting that left foot forward, catch and close, transfer, finish open. Okay, so when we look outside of the video, we'll see the relevance of me catching close means I'm going to stay square, okay, up the field, which means defenders can't drift off me. But it also means when I pass open, I actually can transfer my body weight towards my pass. Okay, so if we were to do the opposite, okay, and I've closed off my stance on my pass, I can't actually rotate my hip, I can't turn my shoulder, and my elbows only going in one direction. Whereas if when I open up my stance, my trajectory, my pass could be flat, it could be on a 45-degree angle, or it could be even further back. Okay, so we have a look at decision making, catch and close, finish and open, and then our ability to actually manipulate the trajectory of that pass. Okay, whilst also incorporating good hand position and then allowing our fingers and our wrists to do the job. Okay, so we're going to have a look outside at a few of those key components, and hopefully we can transfer that into some good practice. See you outside.
Okay, so now we're again trying to put the theory into practice. Okay, so this is the red segment of spin passing. Like with all the previous sort of red segments, we've got that element of decision making to it. Okay, so we talked about in the catch, making sure we catch in that closed position. So I'm closing myself off, I'm not really worried about there because I'm focusing on taking the ball early. Now we're going to have a look at how we can pass open, and I can adjust myself accordingly to where Simon is. Okay, so all I'm going to do my bit here. I'm going to do the catch, I'm going to turn, and then I'm going to rotate, and I'm going to hit Simon wherever he is. And that's the advantage, I think, of really trying to pass open. Okay, I'm not trying to catch here, I'm not trying to make sure I'm trying to deliver a pass over that and I'm blocking my rotation off. Okay, so in this we should be able to see my shoulder rotate, my elbow high, ball on the hip, and I should be delivering the ball to the target. Okay, so we'll do a couple of them and see how we go. All I'm going to do, pretend I'm reaching for the ball, turn and deliver. Okay, it's very windy out here. Okay, so I need to really focus on me rotating my shoulder more and punching through to the target. Turn, close, open, catch open, catch closed, rotate and pull the ball to the target. Okay, same again, catch closed. Okay, I can really work on trying to drop that shoulder around a bit more. Okay, if he went to 3 and I was in that position there, so go back to 3. I was in that position there, I'm going to find it hard, alright, to really work on that punch through to the target. Whereas if I'm open, okay, I can make sure, obviously bad pass, so I'm going to hold my follow through. Okay, I can make sure I'm able to accurately hit him. Okay, so we'll go 3 on the bounce. 3. Okay, hopefully that was clear. Hopefully we saw the advantages of open and we're trying to actually hit those passes, not try and rotate over and around by blocking ourselves off. Okay, thank you. Okay, now we're just going to change the angle on that so you can actually see the rotation and the deliver and the follow through. Same again for this red section. Okay, I'm just going to stand on a mark, I'm going to catch close, I'm going to turn, pivot, pass open. Okay, so keeping an eye on the actual follow through and the extension of the arms. Key focus here is accuracy. Okay, there's no use in me getting the ball here, winding up and checking Simon with the ball back in his back hip. Okay, so make sure I'm really rigid with that leading hand. All right, so it guides me there, guides me that I'm never allowing myself to fully rotate. Okay, so similar to stuff we heard in the kicking with the pillar, really rigid there. Okay, because I know I'm there, I'm going to keep the ball out in front, whereas if I over rotate and open up, I'm allowing myself to pull around and it's going to check the pass. Okay, same again, catching close to my target, finishing, ball out in front. I need to get the ball up on my hip a bit more. Up there, ball on my hip, deliver straight through. Picking up pace, catch close, out in front. Bit behind them. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Again, any questions? All right. The next skill progression, the next progression of that is to kind of work through it a bit more moving. Okay, so we're going to have, hopefully you can see me and you'll be able to hear me, but we're going to have a look at doing that just sort of on the move in motion. So I'm going to start with Simon. I'm going to work my way to 2, which is the second one. I'm just going to work on that catch, opening up, okay, and I'm going to work on now, the next progression is continuing. Okay, it's a difference between a number 10 pass and a centre pass. Centres will always kind of pass and support, whereas a number 10 will be probably more likely trying to get in position for the next play. So it'll be that open pass. Okay, you're getting a bit more shoulder rotation because their line of running will be around that next ensuing breakdown that's going to come about. Okay, so it'll be that pass Simon will be carrying into the breakdown. The 10's line will generally be around the corner. So play around with that, whereas the centre pass will be probably trying to stay square up the field to try and get in on that support angle. Okay, so it's crucial we kind of understand the slight variations, but for this one I'm going to head up the line, we'll do 2 from 2 and then we'll work all the way to 1. Okay, I'm going to stay square up the pitch, I'm going to open myself up, allow me to make that pass. Same again, staying square, opening myself up, staying square to the target. Now you stay on 3, I'll pull them back. So we're going to work our way to 1, just going to carry it a bit more, keeping the ball nice and high in my chest, opening up, delivering that pass. The most important, anytime I do reach, I want to try and get the ball back on my hip. I don't want to try and pass there. Okay, it means someone can get in on me with an arm. Okay, and I'm also nutting in behind that ball to generate extra power. I'm in there, I've got my shoulder rotation, my hip rotation, and I'm able to follow through to the target. Okay, so working my way up, ball back in my hip, staying square, opening up, delivering the ball back to Simon. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Again, the next sort of progression into that is actually just running through, moving, nice and simply, and then you've got a scrum half on that side feeding in balls for actually getting that catch and that delivery. Okay, keep changing up the stimulus, okay, whether that's different colour poles, coach is holding up whatever pole that colour for a cone. I got a scan, yeah, green cone, green pole. Alright, move my feet. Players in those green bibs. Okay, so we could have 2 people out in green bibs, 2 in blue, 2 in yellow. Coach holds up the cone, he shouts 1, green. I know that that's going to be a specific player. I'm then reacting to deliver an accurate pass. Okay, so always play around with the stimulus and the ideas.